Test. Hello. Hello, hello. Test. Hello. Hello, hello. Test. Hello. Hello. Can anyone hear me? في حدا سمعني؟ Hello. Can anyone hear me? في حدا سمعني؟ اوكي. صار لي شي ساعة ونص عم حاول ظبط بالمايك. اكتشفت انه basically can anyone hear me? حد سمعني؟ بيرفكت. بس عملت ميوت للصوت عندي. اكتشفت انه اليوتيوب ستريمينج ما في اعمل فيه شير للسكرين، فصار لي شي ساعه ونص I'm trying to figure out how to share the screen with you guys. Good that you can hear me. Great. So let's just wait a few minutes so that everyone is here. We're gonna start the stream right away. Of course, feel free to ask anything بالchat. شو ما بدكم تسألوه وبس شوف المسج إذا بدكم basically any specific type of information بدكم any type of altcoin analysis, please mention it بالchat I'll try to fit it in. Okay, seems that everyone is online, so thank you all for joining. I will actually record this stream just to archive it in the channel. So basically هنعمل مثل overview on markets. By the way, sorry for showing you the screen. This is the actual screen I wanted to show. هنعمل مثل review على كل الماركتس high time frame, equities, crypto, some metals, and DXY. And of course, we're going to go over altcoins in the end. وإذا عندكم again any request, please type it in the chat. Just to make sure and everyone is hearing me, فيكم تكتبوا بالchat إنه the sound is clear, just to make sure إنه الكل عم يسمع مظبوط. Okay, good. So I think في شوية delay من الستريم اللي عندي والتايم اللي بيوصل الصوت لعندكم. I just noticed it من التليفون تبعي. بس anyway, it doesn't matter. So what a pump هالويكند. الماركت is bullish. مثل ما شايفين كل شيء is basically going up. So إذا بدنا نشوف exactly قديش الماركت has moved, فينا نروح على الباينانس USDT pairs ونعمل sort by change وفينا نشوف قديه في coins عملوا pump هالثلاث أربع أيام. So Gala 36%, even Luna عامل 20%, زليكا 20%, GMT Solana صار فوق 16 ونص. أو actually 16 ونص وعامل 16.5% at least. CRV back to 67 cents. So basically all the market is pumping in terms of altcoins. This is quite impressive. هلا I don't know مين منكم شاف الفيديو اللي I did I think last week or like 10 days ago وحكينا فيه عن هالموف specifically. So just to recap in case في حدا ما كان معنا لما شفنا هاي الفيديو. So we used the Coinbase chart. We used specifically 2 weeks time frame. وكنا عم نقول إنه basically, sorry for the slow speed. So كنا عم نقول basically إنه إذا بنطلع على الفوليوم إنه كل ال FTX فوليوم لهاي الكاندل specifically, it was a huge effort, بس the result was really mediocre. So what do I mean by that? إذا بنطلع بالhistory of the big candles before. So إذا بنطلع مثلا على الكاندل اللي قبلها, this is a huge volume هون, selling volume, بس the result was much bigger. So وقت عملنا measurement طلع عنا big difference بالresult. Again, I always lose the measurement tool. Just bear with me. So it's around يعني 45% لكاندل in terms of volume أصغر من هاي الكاندل عملت 45%. this candle اللي نحن شفناها اللي هي ال FTX meltdown عملت تقريبا 26%. So this led us to suspect إنه نحن حنشوف move to the upside with clear targets يعني basically. So target 1 كان 17,600, target 2 كان 2017 highs, target 3 كان هاي الاريا اللي هي 21,500, وتارجت 4 اللي هو الرينج هاي, وبعدين عندنا 2021 لو اللي هو 27,672. So there is strong evidence انه نحن رايحين على some sort of relief rally in the next few weeks. يمكن بلش هلا, يمكن هاي الموف هي the first part, بس ما معناتها انه ما حنشوف retraces. It seems انه شوي I'm struggling بالبراوزر for some reason, يمكن لانه في streaming software, بس it's a struggle to move basically the mouse to show you the actual screen. طيب هذاك هيدي كثير لكان. So نرجع للبيتكوين لنطلع على some analysis للموف اللي لهلا نحن we're seeing in the few days يعني اللي مرقوا. طبعا it was a very nice move. كنا عم نحكي بالفيديو update على اليوتيوب last time انه once we reached above the mid range, هذا هو mid range. So I don't know if I can show you. It's really very slow عندي هون. Can't imagine how slow the laptop has become, بس شغلت streaming software. So basically هذا هو الرينج اللي عم نحكي عنه نحن, من 18,154 ل 15,511. We defined this range last time. I explained it in the YouTube video, and we said once we are above mid range اللي هو around 16,829, and at the same time as an additional confluence we closed above EMA 200 على 4 hour اللي هي هاي, then this is a long entry, and indeed it was a long entry. And if you played it very well, I played it unfortunately مع ال FTM, and I closed a bit early. عملت شوية profit, but I closed a bit early. But again, this is a very valid move. ونحن رايحين هلا على مثل supply zone هون, where we might see some sort of rejection between this area اللي هي supply zone وال 17,600 اللي هي at the same time it's an imbalance. So it is the June lows. So 17,600 is very significant. حكينا بالفيديو كمان باليوتيوب انه اذا بدنا نشوف any sort of a bear market relief rally لازم يكون عندنا reclaim لل 17,600. And basically once we have that, then we can say انه there is a big chance انه نشوف big relief rally. Why is that basically؟ لانه نحن الجون لوز، let me see if I can show you على high time frames. Open the Binance chart. Okay. So إذا بتطلعوا على daily chart هون، I'm gonna even make it clearer وبعملها 5 days chart. اوكي، اذا بنطلع على ال 5 days chart، نحن كل الموف كنا برينج فيري كليرلي رينج بتوين 17600 البوتtom و 25000 التوب. Then the FTX broke this range to the downside and we got rejected وقت ال November candle تبع ال FTX. We tried to break it and we rejected it again, and we're now going ahead to retest it. هلا if we reclaim this area اللي هي 17,600, then there is a big possibility انه ناخذ هول اللوز اللي هون. So sorry, هول الهايز اللي هون. So let me clear them out. So عندنا هون series of highs, lower highs basically. So the first one is 21,500. The second one is 22,800. The third one is 25,212. So in my opinion, إذا أخذنا بالجون lows, if we closed above June lows, if we closed above June lows with good volume and we got accepted above June lows. So بتسمعوا هيدي الكلمة كثير. I mentioned it maybe. What does it mean لما نقول acceptance? Acceptance means إنه we spent time above this level. Okay? مش إنه بس طلعنا we closed one candle above this level. وأكيد مش wick. So acceptance هي it's exactly what we did لما we reclaimed mid range على this week. So unfortunately this is very slow. Just bear with me لحد ما اقدر احرك ال chart again وفرجيكم low time frame chart. It's usually much faster بس because the streaming software مبطئ اللابتوب I think. So هون we closed above EMA 400. One candle, two candles, three candles, four candles, maybe 10 candles above EMA 200. So this is what I call acceptance. Okay, this is what I call acceptance. So once we have this acceptance, then we saw a very nice move upwards بالبيتكوين. Okay, so it's very important ان يكون عندنا acceptance once we close above الجون لو لحد ما نقدر نلعب البوليش موف up to potentially 27,000. Okay. So again التارجتس مثل ما قلنا في عندنا downward targets كنا حكينا عنهم اللي هن 13,863. Let me remove all these drawings and just on a clean chart try to show you what I'm talking about. This is, I think we are in a very important time. يعني في opportunity كتير كبيرة in front of you now إذا بيصير اللي عم قلكن عنه. So الرينج اللي عم نحكي عنه that we need to reclaim هو this range exactly. So this is the bottom of the range. Okay. And this is the top of the range لنقول. Okay. So this is potentially the range اللي عم نحكي عنه. هلا first step for me to be cautiously bullish, reclaim this lower end of the range. Okay. Once we reclaim it, مثل ما قلت أنا باليوتيوب update, I will take a spot position, a bigger spot position. أنا of course I started buying spot November, early November as a DCA strategy for 52 weeks. Okay, same amount of Bitcoin every week. My main holding هيكون basically Bitcoin and another coin اللي هو LTC. Why LTC؟ لأنه حكينا عن الناريتيف a lot of times إنه في halving بأوغست 2023 و already نحن we saw appreciation تبع LTC. يعني طلعوا هون هلا already LTC 82 نحن بلشنا نشتري between 53 and 60. So already LTC على spot bags عامل like 40% على spot tax تبعنا. So this is a very good decision so far. So once we reclaim the June lows, okay, I'm cautiously bullish. Now, when do I become more bullish? Once we take out هاي البلوك اللي هون. Okay, هاي البلوك اللي هون, once I take it out, okay, once I close above it, once I close and I get accepted above it, مش تيجي wick فوق, of course. Once I have a clear closing above this area اللي هي specifically, يعني إذا بدنا نحكي exactly قد إيه, it's around 21,500 على most exchanges, around this, give or take a few bucks. Once we close above this, then the road up لا range high 215 is open, وذا رود اب كمان لهول اللوز, هول اللوز كل هالمنطقه اللي هون, هاي المنطقه اللي هون, اوكي, الرود لهون كمان it is open side اللي هي 27612. Now is it exactly that? It can go up more than that, I don't know. So we play it level to level. بالنهايه we have to remember انه نحن we are in a bear market, and this is probably just a bear market rally. This is not a new bull market at all. يعني the trend is going down, and it's clearly going down. يعني إذا بدكم تطلعوا بس بالmarket structure, and market structure, by the way, is the most important thing in technical analysis to determine the trend. So إذا بدنا نطلع بس بالmarket structure, let me take a tool and show you. Let me show you how the market is basically bearish. So عندنا basically كان هيدا 2-week chart, of course. عندنا كل هالموف down to form a low, then we formed a lower high, and then we formed a lower low, and then we formed a lower high, and then we ranged a little bit, and then we formed a lower low. Okay, so the trend من last year لهلا it is a bearish trend. ما في no doubt about it هيدي إنه it is a bearish trend. There is no suspicion about it. على high time frames it is a bearish trend. So نحن ب bear market. We're not in a bull market. We are in a bear market. وإذا صار في rally, then it is just a bear market rally. So no one is debating that. What we're saying is that there is a big possibility إنه we can retest this area, و big possibility إنه retest this here imbalance اللي صارت after this rapid drop. So إذا بدنا نحكي let me clean شوي let me clean the screen a little bit. Okay, how do we? My laptop is extremely slow, so I'm a bit struggling. Sorry for that. Now that these things go much faster. So نحن هاي الاريا فينا نقول هاي الاريا هون. اوكي, كل هاي الاريا صار فيها الدمب. So كان عندنا الماكدونالد formation, and then we broke down. We never retested this area. So it just makes sense in we retest this area before attempting to go down further. وشو الارياز اللي حكينا عنهم to go down further? الارياز اللي basically على 3 month مثل ما حكينا عندنا هاي ليفل. اوكي, this is exactly 13863. عندنا هاي ليفل اللي هي 10761. Of course في lower levels, I'm not gonna delve into those now. يعني كثير low possibility إنه نوصل لهم, و we're not gonna basically discuss them at the moment. في عندنا الميد رينج قلنا اللي هو around let's see, around 12,300. and of course نحن حاليا تحت الاول تايم هاي تبع 2017. اوكي ومثل ما we noticed last time we are above the mid range now. We are above the mid range اللي هو around إذا ماني غلطان 16,860. Yes. So these are really critical levels you need to keep in mind, and you need to understand that yes, we are in a bear market, but we could see bear market rallies مثل ما عم نشوف هلا. This rally, it seems it has legs. يعني منا شغلة that will basically be for let's say 1 to 3 days or that's it. No, this seems to be something that has legs. Now, ما معناتها انه حنضل طالعين من هون. No, not at all. Possibility الكبيرة. Sorry, let me go back here. Let me go to the 4 hours to make you see exactly what we could see in the next few days. Or let me lean on 1 day. So the possibility انه we get rejected at some point, okay, and we see a bit of a retrace. Now, when is the retrace? No one knows. بس هون على low time frame احنا we also have a clear range إذا مذكرين. So let us draw this range so that we can play the low time frames better. This is the range low. This is the range high. Okay, احنا above this range قلنا. And I don't know if you can see it, بس احنا كان عندنا لنقول بنوفمبر كان عندنا high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So كان في مثل trending move. هاي الموف من هون لهون, it's like a trending move. Okay, and then we had this shock اللي هي ال FTX collapse, and this one move broke the previous low. So هون صار عندنا شيء مثل it's like a market structure break. Okay, so هاي المنطقة بالتحديد we broke market structure to the downside. So this is a very important thing to highlight here. So on the daily time frame, we actually broke market structure, and now we are retesting. We're going ahead to retest the block that broke this market structure. وين هي هالبلوك? Can I see it at 12 hour? No, I can see it probably على 4 hours. Okay, so it could be this. It could be this area. هاي البلوك اللي هون. It could be the block that basically caused this move down. ونحن we're retesting it, and we might drop again to let's say 16,700 before continuing up. Or it can be even somewhere higher than this. Okay, it could be this imbalance. هون في imbalance. وما بعرف إذا أنتوا you know what an imbalance is. بس لما يكون عندنا موف سريعة مثل هيدي، أوكي، مثل fin move، إذا بتلاحظوا هاي الاريا. Let me highlight this area, let me color it as green. So this area is an imbalance لأنه ما في price action على يمينها أو على شمالها. It's a fast move. It's a fast move من one area to another and caused a void. مش مثل هون هاي الاريا صار في كتير خضوعاتها، صار في buying and selling بهاي الاريا. So ما في imbalance أبدا. هون في imbalance, clear imbalance, and now we filled this imbalance. like وقت أخذت وقت يعني هالحكي من December 16 December. Now we are in 9 January. We filled this imbalance in the end, and usually imbalances are filled sooner or later. That is not strange. We also have a small imbalance here. It's not very noticeable, but هي بيبين على 4 hour. اوكي، فممكن السعر يروح طفلت كمان ويوصل ل 17,600 اللي هي actually الجون لوز. So ممكن من هناك كمان نشوف some sort of rejection. Why do I expect a rejection? بالنهاية this move, this Bitcoin move is not very sustainable. هلا it needs some time to, in my opinion, to gain the full strength. Why is that? أول شيء إذا بتلاحظوا البيتكوين dominance while Bitcoin is going up Bitcoin dominance شو عم يعمل؟ It's going down. So this is really not a good sign. Usually لما يصير هيدا الشيء Bitcoin retraces the whole move. Okay, usually يعني ما بدي اقول انه 100%. ما في شيء بالتريدينج 100%. It's always probabilities. Okay, usually. The second thing انه في كثير thin moves. يعني هون عندنا thin move وهون عندنا thin move وهون عندنا thin move. So عندنا كثير imbalances بهاي الموف upwards. يعني هاي الامبالانس انا it stands out هون لانه it's near the mid range. ف it's high probability انه we retest this area اللي هي 16843. and this is an area in my opinion ما لازم انه اذا نحن really we are in a bullish structure there are two areas لازم تخلوهم براسكم هلا تحفظون براسكم. هول الارياز ما لازم ننزل تحتهم. اول اريا هي هون اللي هي بين 16,829 و 16,883. So this area is the area I prefer انه اذا عملنا retrace we go up from. The second area هي low اللي caused the move high اللي عم نشوف ال break up اللي عم نشوفها هلا. and this is the area. So هيدا بنسميه هون فينا نقول انه هيدا كيلو. Okay. So we cannot lose this kilo. ما معناتها انه ما فينا نعمل ويك. فينا نعمل ويك بس المهم الشمعة تسكر فوقه. Okay. We cannot lose this kilo. And if we are really bullish, in my opinion, we should not go below here. Okay. Once we are below here, معناتها the whole move failed, and there is a big possibility انه we will go back to the range loss. يعني ال 15,500 على الليلة. Okay. So this is why I'm telling you انه be careful. هلا اذا انتم بدكم تاخذوا position on the short term, now is not the right time. We are in a high resistance area, big high resistance area. وفوقها كمان it's a high resistance area. يعني عندنا هون imbalance, عندنا order block, فوقها imbalance. So somewhere in this region, Bitcoin will either distribute and retrace أو do a sort of a flush. عادة لما يكبر الليفرج بالسيستم كل العالم يفوتوا longs, people are following into coins, بيصير في big flush and we test the previous area before going up again. And this is a very high possibility. Okay. But so far so good. So far the move looks excellent. Okay. بس في كتير اشياء لازم تنعمل لحتى ما نقول انه نحن we're gonna go in big size. لما نحكي big size from our accounts. Okay. So it's very important that you are careful in positioning. ما حدا يستعجل بالنهاية. إذا هيدي الموف مثل ما عم لكم we are very early. very early. مينيموم اول شيء لازم نسكر فوق ال 17,500. سوري not 17,500. اوكي 17,500 مينيموم. لازم اول ستيب جون لوز تسكر فوقها. as long as نحن مش مسكرين فوق ال 17,500 هيدي الموف is just a bearish retest. So this is very important to keep in mind. Don't FOMO before we close above 17,500. السكند area اللي هي حكينا عنها of course I would like to see that we close above this range اللي نحن فيه. نحن صلنا بهذا الرينج من أول نوفمبر. The price was in this range. So very important that we close above this range. Okay. So a good strategy would be, for instance, we close above this area, you add to your position. We close above the range high, you add to your position. Next target is the 2017 highs. Again, we close above this area, you can add to your position. Okay. So if we are really bullish, we should not lose positions. If we are really bullish, we only take positions. يعني البيتكوين بياخد positions. It doesn't lose any level. We don't lose levels. I mean, بياخد levels بس البيتكوين. البيتكوين should not lose any level. إذا البيتكوين هلا it's really bullish. Okay, this is very important to keep in mind. يعني ما بيمشي الحال انه ناخذ هاي الليفل مثلا الرينج هاي نرجع بنسكر تحتها and we get accepted. It doesn't work. معناتها Bitcoin is not bullish. معناتها be careful. معناتها exit your positions. No. If Bitcoin is really bullish بدنا نشوف Bitcoin dominance flipping back ورايزنج. ما بدنا نشوف الالت كوينز ليدنج، بدنا نشوف البيتكوين ليدنج. اذا البيتكوين بوليش بده يسكر فوق 17600، بده يسكر فوق الرينج هاي، بده يسكر فوق جولاي 2017 هاي. ولاستلي اللي هي the ultimate confirmation اللي هي above 21482. Why this area؟ لانه this is the region, this is the high, this is the strong high that led to a huge market structure break and caused us to stay in this range for the past couple of months. So this is a very important area. Cannot imagine how important. It's going to be probably a struggle to break this area. Okay. So in my opinion in 2023 we will see these levels. قلتها بالفيديو تبع اليوتيوب. We'll probably see 27,678 and we will see 13,863. The only question is which one comes before the other. Okay, my bet is 27 before 30. Okay, and this is based on the volume analysis and that there is some sort of a bullish sentiment now. So again, إذا بنرجع على الماكرو، إذا بنرجع على equities, let's go actually take a look a bit on the XY and the equities. So DXY and equities. So نحن كل البير ماركت basically بلشت لما الفيد فينا نقول بلشوا يرفعوا الانترست ريتس، صح؟ So this is, you could say it was a key point in getting us this bear market in November 2022. So at one point now, market participants are expecting إنه الفed هلا they will first freeze rate hikes sometime this year. CPI numbers are going to be getting better every single print. And at one point they will reverse their decision. Okay, now this gives a lot of hopium, or this could lead to bear market rallies. But in reality, this will not lead to a bull market. In reality, this could be just hopium for the bear market rally. Or literally, once the Fed slashes rates, okay, or reverses its position, you could see a crash. And we have seen this in multiple bull markets before in equities. The big crash comes usually after the Fed stops or reverses their decision on raising rates. Or they start to basically go negative on the interest rate change. So this has happened before in multiple bear markets. So it could happen this time. And this is why we have to be careful. There is a big opportunity, in my opinion, to make money, but we need to be planning it right. So one of the things you need to keep an eye on, هلا بدي أعمل مثل review. I hope that Bitcoin was clear. What I think is going to happen. It's following the plan, as I said in YouTube. I will keep updating YouTube on Bitcoin. What's the next step? Is a fee risk in terms of the plan not going as we thought it was. I will update it in YouTube. But now I want to go into other setups. I want to review the XY, equities, silver. Silver, there's some nice setups now in silver. And then we go through some altcoins. Again, stop me if you have any questions, please, at chat, and I can see the chat in front of me. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So the XY is basically the US dollar currency index, and it doesn't consist only of the US dollar. It also consists of euro, and it's a basket of currencies, basically. بس بشكل عام it's a US dollar dominant currency, a US dollar and euro actually dominant currency. And this index, basically, there is a correlation. بس يكون bullish, equities and crypto markets dump. So بس يكون bullish, people are going, they're taking risk of the markets and they're going into cash. And you could see the XY going up, like we saw since last year. مثل ما شايفين كلها الطلعة من last year لا وصلنا على level 114 تقريبا. And since almost September, we ranged a little bit, we distributed up to November. ومن November نحن عم ننزل. هلا there is a case here to be said صراحة إنه if it weren't for the FTX crash, اللي هي صارت unfortunately هون بنوفمبر، اوكي نحن probably كنا صرنا يمكن ب 30,000 كبيتكوين. Some people say that لانه اذا مذكرين قبل ما يصير ال FTX crash كنا ب very nice bull trend, and then the Binance tweet about FTT happened. It was revealed that FTX was insolvent. Boop, everything went to dust. Equities ضلوا طالعين, stock market ضلوا طالعين. Bitcoin unfortunately was struggling because of this black swan. So unfortunately we had this event. Otherwise probably we would have been higher. I don't know how higher, but the start of the bear market rally in my opinion was in November actually. إذا ملاحظين the DXY نزل من نوفمبر من 113 ل 102. Now, having said that, again برجع لكم الماركت ستراكشر. So DXY اذا بهذا الترند اذا بنطلع فيه كمان عندنا لنقول هاي higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. صح؟ And here the last low that led to this high was this area, okay, this area here. So what happened? Price came down and broke this area. So I'm now market structure break. So suddenly on the daily صار في عندنا shift in the trend on the high time frame led the XY, okay, and this is an opportunity. So now the XY is in a bearish trend. At one point the XY will retest the breakdown level. So it could be 109 ليه 109. So sorry أنا حاطط هون Fibonacci levels, forget about them. Sorry, I don't want this. ليه 109. So هون كمان عندنا by the way some sort of a thin move. Okay, هون this is a thin move only that, or an imbalance that we can fill. And here we have an order block. And or an SR, basically an SR area, support resistance area, let's say. So فينا نقول انه هاي كلها it's not exact, okay, it's not exact, but we can say that this area is an SR zone, okay, we can say that. And okay, so this is an SR zone. Yep. So I expect price at one point to go back up to this area, even fill the imbalance here. Okay, retrace. So it could retrace to the golden pocket. Is a نعمل fib extension tool from the top of the XY candle to the bottom, ومننقي basically 0.65, 0.618. So perfect. The imbalance is exactly in the golden pocket. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. But this is the golden pocket. جواتها في imbalance. So it is in the SR zone that I just drew. So at one point the XY will go back here, somewhere between 109 and 110, and then we will have the big drop of the XY. The XY هلا some sort of SR zone of itself, يعني اللي هي بين 2017 high و other levels. So probably before we break it, we will visit this area, which will lead equities of Bitcoin to retrace, and then we go down into this area I highlighted here. Yani I think this is the maximum we will go, which is 93. But this will take month. It's not a play that it's going to take like days. But it's good to keep in mind انه بس الدي اكس واي وصل على هاي الليفل بين 109 110 it's time to enter the markets. ليه؟ لانه بيكون عندكم very low risk very high rewards. In case DXY does something like this, so it goes up, okay, and it rejects like I'm expecting وبينزل لتحت, okay, so you would have entered at the bottom of equities, crypto markets, etc. If in another case وصل لهون, it struggled a little bit بس eventually it broke up, ما مشكلة لأنه أنتم شايلين at a very low price you manage your risk. And once we have this breakup or maybe breakup above this, you exit your position. So it's a low risk position, but it's good to keep in mind for the XY. Okay, so let's see what we want to go and see here in the list. So in this list I have futures, index futures, ES اللي هي ال S&P futures, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, Russell. I have the cash markets كمان لنفس الناسداك وال SPX وال Dow Jones. Then we have the crypto markets, Ethereum. We will pass by Ethereum, then the altcoins and metals. So before I go down, let's at least take a quick look at ES. شو عم تعمل ال ES? I think I've charted some interesting areas. بس تعمل load chart تبعي. Yes, so ES is really, again, ES is basically within a big SR area. يعني إذا بتلاحظوا this area من again November till December, price was in this cluster. It broke down وقعد ب this cluster and now it went up. So this is really a big daily area. ليش بعده عندي the brush, remove it. Okay. So the price is now in this area, and it is testing a specific imbalance. Let me show you again. في عنا imbalance on. It was testing this imbalance. Okay, so there is a high probability, since it's testing its imbalance. لاحظوا this is a thin move, so it's testing this thin move. It's struggling here. معمول انه it's rejecting, it's struggling. اذا ننزل على low time frames ممكن نشوف اذا في عنا any sort of rejection. Yeah, probably we are seeing some sort of rejection, but it's not confirmed. But it's normal because this is a thin area. Now, again, it could reject, basically consolidate a little bit here, and then go up and reach December up. Now, for the ES, as long as DXY is behaving, it is good. But I want to remind you of something. This week we have some important events. So based on these important events, there might be some volatility in the markets, and we might see actually ES visiting this area اللي هي below لنقول 3807. ليه عم اقول لكم below 3807؟ لانه في كثير هون lows that were not taken. So what does it mean لما we say lows are not taken? So basically you all buy spot او photo trades وبتحطوا stop losses. So where do people usually put stop losses? بحطوهم تحت هول الويكس. بحط يعني اللي اخذ position هون حط stop loss هون. اوكي طلع السعر رجع نزل رجع طلع. Probably someone put a stop loss here. نزل السعر اخذ له stop loss. So this area already is taken out. بس في ناس تانيين كمان اخذوا long من هون وحطوا stop loss وين هون. رجع نزل السعر وطلع. كمان ناس حطوا stop losses هون. So عندنا at least two areas. Let me put them يعني to be accurate. This is the first area and this is the second area. Okay, so هول التو areas تحتهم حيكون في stop losses basically. So it is hard to believe انه ES حيطلع لهاي levels قبل ما ياخد هاي الستوب losses اللي هون. Okay, and you will tell me why does this happen? I mean, why does it need to take stop losses? Usually stop losses provide liquidity لbig orders. يعني الفندز هلا مبلش السنه we're at the beginning of the year, so سكروا الاكونتس تبعهم at the end of December. Now they're positioning. So if a fund wants to position long لنقول for the first quarter or first half of 2023, the funds الكبار بالUS they have billions and billions and billions of dollars, so they need liquidity, and they cannot just go and market buy. It doesn't work that way. So they really need to basically they need these levels taken, and these levels get taken لما ما يكون في participation على all thin moves كلهم all thin moves فبيرجع السعر لحاله بينزل أو through market manipulation. Sometimes they actually do the spot selling to drive price down لحتى their longs get filled before the real move upwards happen. So I really suspect we will see again ES revisiting these areas. The only question is for me هل حنشوفها قبل السي بي اي او بعد السي بي اي؟ بس انا for me I'm not trading the CPI anyway. It's very risky. Okay, let me actually okay. I just want to show you the economic calendar. Somehow okay, at last I'm escaped from this. So this is the economic calendar. Let us review it. So عندنا الثلاثة Paul will speak 6 p.m. I believe this is UTC time, so put it on your schedule. This is a very high impact event لأنه باول ممكن يقول أي شيء ممكن يطلع الماركت نزل الماركت regardless. Is it crypto? Is it equities? I don't know. Okay. Wednesday عندنا something which is the 10-year-old bond auction. كثير لها effect على الكريبتو I would say. It might, but I doubt. عندنا on Thursday CPI around 5:30. All of the CPIs month on month, year on year, core CPI, and unemployment claims. So these are the key announcements this week I would say. So keep in mind ثلاثة والخميس. ثلاثة السبيتش تبع باول والخميس السي بي اي. Keep those in mind. إذا أنتم ب leverage position you should not be. Okay, regardless إذا البوزيشن طلع نزل it doesn't matter. There's a big risk إنه يكون في volatility or you will get stopped out anyway. So I usually close my positions before these events. I don't do leverage or trading at all events. Okay. Yeah, so just wanted to show you these. Let's get back to charting. Okay. Now, شفنا الES quickly. I'll jump a little bit. Before I move from ES, actually, what do I expect on the high time frame? No, I don't think I showed you on YouTube what I expect on the high time frame. Yes. بالنهاية إذا بيتكوين بده يوصل ل 27,000 ES needs to do something. There's something very interesting هون بالES. Actually, I think you see it better بال SPX وبالcash market. Yes, بالcash market. So this is, you have to remember إنه أنا هلا عم فرجيكم على monthly chart. Okay. So نحن من سنة 2020 مارس 2020 نحن ب uptrend واضح قدامكم uptrend very clear. Okay. And at one point عملنا retrace ب September 21 عملنا new high. Okay, and then we broke this previous low. هيدا هو المحل اللي كسبنا فيه previous low. Okay, and then we had a lower low, and then we had a retrace, and then we had another lower low, and we again broke market structure. So the trend is bearish since January 2022 up until now. from an ES perspective إذا بده البيتكوين يعمل شغله المفروض إنه الES ما يرجع ينزل تحت ال 3489. أوكي المفروض إنه this level at least it should hold أو at least we should not actually approach this level a lot to be honest. واللي شايفينه هلا إنه في retrace we crashed down we went up we tried to print a low, but it seems we are reverting now. So we are trying to do some sort of a higher low. Okay, so I don't expect we will print a higher high. To print a higher high, بدنا نسكر ES أو SPX فوق ال 4324. If we do that, then the trend will become bullish على stock والequity. And honestly, I will be very surprised. طبعا هيدا اللي عم نحكي عنه monthly time frame. So الشمعة حتسكر على المونثلي time frame. Okay. What I expect انه yes we might take these highs مثل ما شايفين حاطط لكم دولار انا هون لانه هول ستوب لوسز we might take them يعني هذا الليفل 4150 4168 we might even reach this level and have a wick above it just a wick okay just a wick and then we close below it and then we continue for the next level down اللي هي next level 3392 okay so في good upside للES we can still reach this year ل 4322 على SPX أو على ES this is really a high possibility in the worst case I would say we would reach 4150 okay بس there's إذا كانت bear market rally thesis صح probably you will reach 4300 4400 something like that okay so I just wanted to give you a heads up طبعا I don't expect this is the bottom of ES bottom I don't know where it is but definitely it's not here it's somewhere for instance يعني 2600 it's more logical as a level لنقول okay so any place تحت هيدي 3393 is a potential bottom يعني نحن كل البير ماركتس شفنا ريتريس اعلى من اللي شفناه لهلا نحن بس نازلين 27% لهلا بالاس بي اكس can you believe it usually bear markets ننزل 40% on average so 2800 okay if it's very bad ممكن ننزل 50-60% so really no one knows where the bottom is but I'm just giving you an idea and now is not the bottom we're just seeing a bear market rally you need to make use of this bear market rally in my opinion okay so this is regarding SPX I wanted to jump directly into silver first let's see I'm charting and I think that's silver okay, so silver is really a good asset in my opinion. So أنا basically I've been buying silver من 2020 تقريبا I think على $12 بلشنا $13 تقريبا I started accumulating silver. So silver's chart إذا شايفين إنه it looks a lot like Bitcoin's chart. It's not a joke يعني هذه مثل 2017 bull run then we had the bear market we even had the consolidation before a breakdown we reclaimed it this is the eco bubble okay and now we're retracing okay so silver in my opinion is gonna start its bull market sometime this year. So positioning in silver, in my opinion, is very important. Now, مثل ما شايفين كنا uptrend, we consolidated a little bit, we retraced, we might retrace more, I don't know, يمكن نرجع حتى ل $15, who knows. المهم إنه accumulating spot is a game play. إذا ننزل على low time frames بالسيلفر في some really nice setups that I saw today I think yeah Yeah, it's a short setup, إذا ماني غلطان. Yes, it is a short setup, exactly. It's already playing out. Okay. It's already playing out. I need to check إذا البوزيشن تبعي got filled. So basically what happened here, again, كنا بuptrend مثل ما شايفين. كتير مهم إنه تعرفوا تقروا الماركت structure. إذا بهمكم, I can make a separate video specifically on how to read market structure. So بنبلش من هون, high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. Sorry. High, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, and then we got a higher high here لأنه في عندنا candle close above this wick. Okay, so where is the low that caused this higher high? This is the low. Okay, so هون كان آخر هاي عندنا, هاي اللو اللي كان لازم it holds, it didn't hold. And this is on a 12-hour time frame, by the way. We crashed through it. Where did we retest? We retested the order block that caused the initial move down. And now we're rejecting. So this was a short entry. كنت حابب أفرجيكم عليها. I did this yesterday. So it already played out. It went exactly to my order block and it's rejecting now. So let's see إذا في مجال بعد واحد ياخد position فيها. I doubt. So this short المينيموم تارجت, يعني انا اذا بدي, اذا حدا منكم unfortunately ما حطيتها على الجروب, بس I didn't expect it to play this fast, to be honest. التارجت حيكون تقريبا 23.1. Okay, so this is low time frame. Of course, this is the minimum target. In reality, if this is a bearish trend, إذا مبلشين نحن bearish trend, بدها تنزل أكثر. So فينا نحط this low also as a secondary target. Okay, اللي هي 22.5. This is a bearish trend بلش على silver. I don't know إذا قد ايه حيضل, بس we could play this bearish trend for a long time until we see a flip in sentiment or a flip in market structure, and then we go again in bull. So on a high time frame, I'm bullish on silver. Okay, I think in the next couple of years, silver will be trading above $30. On the short time frame, I'm like 4 hours, 12 hours, I'm bearish on silver and I'm playing a short on silver. Okay, on the group, I think we put a long من هون, أو actually من حتى تحت من 21 ل 24. Unfortunately, we didn't get filled. Okay, I think here we didn't get filled. Yeah, كان الانتري تبعنا اوطى شوي. It actually hit the target. It hit the target exactly. So if I look at the group now, just to check شو كان الانتري تبعنا. So this was posted actually a long time ago. So the entry can actually 21,688. 21,688, somewhere here, yes. So I think I was planning to enter here. Okay, that was our entry. Price never went down to this level, and the take profit was 24,750. ما وصلنا بالضبط 24,750, وصلنا 24,555. So this was a cool long. Unfortunately, we didn't get filled عليها بالgroup in silver. But silver is a very good asset in my opinion, and I'm playing it both on a spot and on a trading basis. Okay. So this is regarding silver. Now let's go back a bit to crypto, and we go to the to Ethereum. So Ethereum was, I think, كمان عملنا major update عليه بالفيديو. So I did a video on Ethereum. Let's review what happened since I made this video. So حكينا بالفيديو إنه Ethereum didn't visit June lows. At one point this year, we will visit June lows. And we talked about وين فينا نعمل short ل Ethereum. So the first area was here. Okay. So let's see. So this is the first area for the potential Ethereum short. Okay, and this is the second area for a potential Ethereum short. This is the third area. So Ethereum actually on the short term is a Bitcoin. Continued up as per the plan. Ethereum will also go up, but because of Bitcoin dominance usually it's a prerequisite for Bitcoin لا يوصل ل 27000 انه Bitcoin dominance يطلع. It will not be in the same intensity for Ethereum. Okay, so صح هلا انتم عم تشوفوا altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. But again, if this is the case, then unfortunately this will be very short-lived. So hopefully Bitcoin dominance will flip and it will outperform altcoins again, and then altcoins should follow Bitcoin. That would be much better for everyone, to be honest. وأنا ما بعرف ليش البرش عم تعذبني هالقد اليوم. يعني it shouldn't be that hard to remove the brush, but it seems من وراء السبيد تبع اللابتوب تبعي ما بقى عم بقدر شيلها للبرش. It's okay. Okay, so for Ethereum هلا on the short time frame, I see a lot of things. أول شغلة you need to be aware of إنه again كنا هون ب bearish trend, رجعنا صرنا كنا ب bullish trend، رجعنا صرنا ب bearish trend. Okay, وكفينا ب bearish trend and then we are ranging. Okay, so Ethereum obviously رايح على هاي المنطقة. برجع بقول لكم imbalance، يمكن صرتوا سامعينها 50 مرة اليوم كلمة imbalance. بس إذا ملاحظين this is a very obvious imbalance. يعني it's a thin move down. very logically it's very logical إنه Ethereum should fill this area. Okay, so how do we draw usually the imbalances? إذا ملاحظين بيكون عندنا thin candle و candles of the opposite color from the other side. So this is a green one وبالنص في red one. From this wick to this wick, this is the imbalance basically. So where is the upper side of this imbalance? هذا الامبالانس by the way على daily chart. So ممكن تلاقوا imbalances على lower charts بس دايما higher charts, higher time frames have more significance. Sorry. So 1545 is a very potential target for Ethereum by the way. تخيلوا انه حتى لو وصلنا على 1545، حتى لو وصلنا اعلى من هيك، حتى لو وصلنا على يعني even if we reached this and we didn't close above it, Ethereum is still bearish. Okay, وعم نحكي على الديلي تايم فريم. So Ethereum ممكن يسكر فوق ال 2018 هاي، ممكن يسكر فوق الميد رينج. Okay, it might fill this imbalance which would be a perfect area in my opinion. كل هاي الاريا اللي هون to short Ethereum. Okay, هاي الاريا كلها اللي هون هاي it's an area for potentially shorting Ethereum. طبعا we don't short هيك blindly. بده يكون في specific entry model that you're working on. Okay, to short something like Ethereum basically. إذا ما في entry model واضح we don't do that. بس basically هون why I'm saying that إنه هون كان في عندنا consolidation. إحنا جايين من high، عملنا low، عملنا lower high، عملنا lower low، عملنا lower high، عملنا lower low. What's the logical thing؟ إنه نعمل lower high. Okay, this is what's logical. The logical thing إنه trend will continue. صح ممكن نوصل لهون. This is a counter trend move بنسميها. بس eventually what we expect إنه نطلع لهون. Okay, نوصل على هاي supply zone and then we continue down at least to the bottom of the range. realistically at one point لهاي الاريا اللي حكيتكم عنها بين 669 741. Hopefully after our move would have completed. Now, the higher Bitcoin goes, then the higher Ethereum might go. So إذا Bitcoin حيوصل ل 28 30 ألف, then honestly this will not hold as a supply area. We're going to go all the way up لهاي الامبالانس في 2159. So it's very important. This is why we don't short هيك ما بنحط order. يعني مش حنروح نحط order هون limit order. No, but this is an area بنطلع في imbalance field بنشوف كيف البيتكوين كيف الدي اكس واي كيف الاي اس. Is the market still trending؟ هل الماركت is struggling؟ If it's struggling والاثيريوم is rejecting، لا أنا I could take a short here. اوكي. إذا لا الماركت is still trending، بيتكوين dominance عم يطلع، بيتكوين is bullish، بيتكوين is breaking key levels، بيتكوين broke 21500، لا يعني I would be very hesitant to short in this area. I'm just showing it to you in case we reach it. You have a plan. You have a plan to short and you have a plan to long basically. Okay. Now, if you want to long Ethereum or you want to play on a short time frame, حتى كشort, في a smaller range you can play with. Let me find my tools اللي بيضلوا ضايعين. Sorry, رسمتها غلط وما بقى بدها تروح. نرجع بنكبس على البارallel channel. طبعا فيكم ترسموا channels the way you want. أنا I prefer to draw it that way لأنه البارallel channel لحالها بتحط لك mid range من دون ما تعملها. أو you can use the fit tool by the way. The fit tool can draw a nice channel for you. Okay. So this is a smaller channel. نحن إذا ملاحظين نحن top of the channel. So this is again كنت عم لكم not the time to long anything. Most of the coins شكلوا مثل Ethereum هلا. They are at resistance levels. So this is the top of the channel. 1 tap, 2 taps, 3 taps. Okay. So it's definitely not the time to long. بدنا نعمل long لإثيريوم. Good. At least wait till it flips this range high. Okay. At least. يعني that would be the good thing to do. بعدين خلينا نزيد ال EMAs. So نحن هلا فوق ال EMA 200 على 4 hour وتحت ال EMA 200 على ال 1 day. By the way هيدا EMA 200 على 4 hour بس نحن على الديلي تايم فريم. You can set it up جوات السيتنج تبع ال EMA. You can choose of course بالinput 4 hours. Okay. So I use it a lot. I use EMAs على كل التايم فريمز by the way. من ال 15 minutes لحد ال 1 week. I use EMA 200 specifically. Okay, so Ethereum looks at the top of the range. It looks strong. هلا نحن if we want to verify how strong the moves in Ethereum is, بدنا نطلع أكثر على ال volume data. We can take a look at that, and we can take a look على المومنتوم والأو بي في. So as a momentum is very good actually. So RSI عم نحكي it's closing about to 70. So this is a very high level. بس ما تنغشوا كتير يعني this is the last time we were at this level we distributed and we crashed. ما عم لكم هيدا حيصير. أنا again I'm telling you I think this move has legs. Just make sure إنه if you want a long on a retest or on a breakup. But definitely not on this area, in this area specifically. Now, if we want a long on a retest, وين ال areas of interest. خلينا نعمل مثل zoom in, and we see where the areas اللي ممكن نحنا نعمل فيها long. So I'll go down to 4 hours. Okay, so now we can see في عنا definitely an area here. عنا FVG هون. So أول شيء عنا هون an imbalance, very clear imbalance على 4 hour. Okay, this is the first area. بس one of the things كمان that is important هلا it doesn't work always. بس we always look at the lowest level that we can enter positions in. So this might be a bit on the higher side. So what confluence do we have? We have of course this cluster here. So أنا دايما بحب لاقي confluence لأي level بدي فوت عليها. يعني مش بس إنه في imbalance، لازم يكون في أشياء تانية to support. Sorry أنا already عامل template. لازم يكون في multiple things aligning. So عندنا هون مثل imbalance. تحت الامبالانس في عنا مثل demand zone, and we want to enter على demand zone probably for a move up. So this is an area where you could basically enter Ethereum. The other area is if we flip this area upwards. Okay, so this is probably one of the areas. كنت قلت لكم area ثانية اللي هي هون somewhere here, بس already it played out. Okay, already it played out. Already we reached this area. So in my opinion ممكن ننزل لهون لأنه هون كمان في imbalance actually لهون بس this is the key area اللي هي بين 1260 و 1280. This is the key area if we want a long Ethereum. إذا شفنا مثل retrace, this is the most logical area that price will retrace to. Again, we don't want to see big retraces. إذا شفنا big retraces معناتها price action is not bullish. إذا عن جد نحن we are in a bullish market or bullish trend short term, we will not get like deep retraces. كله حيكون basically shallow retraces, let's say. Okay. Okay, so this is for Ethereum. I think this was clear enough in terms of Ethereum. أنا عملت شوية analysis لل FTM. I put along in the group ل FTM. It played out very well actually. It hit the target. So نحن هون الانتري تبعنا كان actually yes 2160, stop loss كان 2120, full target. أنا طلعت بكير. أول شيء weekend. I don't like to keep my positions open on a weekend. وبنفس الوقت شفت شوية distribution على البيتكوين I exited. بس this was a very nice 18% move that we nailed. Target actually لا sorry, target تبعنا كان أوطى. Target تبعنا كان 24 cents. So it was a 13% move, but we nailed it 100%. Now, still FTM is bullish. إذا بيتكوين حيعمل as per our plan, as per the plan اللي أنا حطيتها على اليوتيوب وحنوصل 27,000, be sure إنه FTM حيعمل much better. So first area هي هاي اللي هون. Let's put it so it's close to 40 cents. This is the first area that we might see FTM, and the highest area اللي هي هون. ليه؟ لأنه هاي كله imbalance by the way. كل هاي الاريا اللي بيناتهم imbalance. So it's somewhere between 40 cents and $1. This is where on the medium term إذا صار عندنا مثل bullish trend for even 1 month. Okay, it is very, very reasonable to see FTM at least visit 3873, and of course ما في داعي نتكهن إذا حيوصل أعلى لأنه إحنا we just wait. يعني هون at this area we just wait for it to flip it and get accepted to take a position ونلعب على targets أعلى. No reason to speculate من هلا قد ممكن يوصل ال FTM, بس it's one of the most bullish coins. ال TVL total value locked على ال FTM is one of the highest على chains كلها in terms of increase. Andre Cronje is back with the FTM Foundation. Andre is basically the founder of one of the founders of FTM. He's the founder of Wi-Fi, Yearn Finance. So the guy is a legend basically in DeFi and crypto. And he was behind a lot of successful projects. FTM عندهم cash chest of $300 million. I'm sorry, $300 million. I don't know the exact amount. It would last them for 30 years. So ما كتير في protocols actually معهم هالقد cash, actual cash بيضل معهم هالمدة الطويلة. So this is really very interesting. Okay, so this is for FTM. For LTC, we're already in a position. Okay, there's no change. LTC basically we will play LTC لحد April 2023. So here we will sell. So قد ايه بده يوصل LTC I don't really care, but the first target actually, so no, these are not targets, sorry for that. These are not targets. So the first target for LTC هو somewhere بهيدي region. Okay, this is the first target for LTC. هون بنبلش نفكر ناخذ بروفيت على السبوت تاجز بين 113 و 133. Okay, flip this area مش قبل, flip this area, then we start taking trades towards higher. There is no need to risk your positions and basically give back profit to the market. بس نوصل على هاي region we start offloading. Okay, very simple. أو نفتح hedge short. Sorry, يعني بتفتحوا hedge depending on your position. So in my opinion أنا مجرد ما أوصل على هاي الاريا لأنه already نحن بالLTC من around 53 cents. So if we reach 113 ل 134 عم نحكي نحن 2 to 2.5 times move. So this is really interesting. Once we flip this zone فينا نطلع على higher targets. مش عم اقول لكم ما ممكن يوصل ل higher targets, بس if you wanna اذا بدنا نحط expectations خليني احط لكم chart LTC شو عمل بال 2019 اللي هي exactly the same situation so that you can understand what's the potential here. Again, sorry for the slowness of my machine. يعني ما في شيء اقدر اعمله. I will try to get a better streaming software next time, but I'm a noob in streaming بشكل عام. So in 2019 we bottomed بديسمبر نفس الشيء. بلشنا البول ران بآخر جانيوري أول فبراير. اوكي, and LTC عمل من لما بلشنا البول ران عمل تقريبا 389%. So طلع من $29 ل $146. اوكي, اذا انا بدي LTC يعمل نفس الشيء exactly the same, ما بدي يعمل اكثر من هيك. نحن كنا لنقول من هون بلشت او لناخذها من اللور تارجت not the higher target. We're looking at $169. So really no one knows how high it will get لانه بالنهايه في ناريتيف وبنعرف بيتكوين قد ايه حيوصل. بيتكوين اذا عن جد طلع ل 30,000 it will help LTC's case a lot. Okay, so again هون LTC بلش بديسمبر وتبيكت امتى؟ بالجون اللي هي قبل الهافنج بشهرين. Okay, so الهافنج كان باوغست. لاحظوا انه الجون البيك بلشوا العالم يبيعوا لانه خلص الناريتيف لعب. So here نحن حنلعب لابريل. Okay, and in April we assess. ليه؟ لانه a lot of people are thinking the same, so we might get front rank. Okay, but so far the spot backs are really doing well, and this is something good to have. Okay, what else? Do you have any altcoin requests? Do you want me to analyze any altcoin على low time frame and find certain setups? Please, if you have, type them in the chat. Meanwhile بدي فرجيكم السي ار في لانه السي ار في looks really sexy. So CRV يعني شوفوا من التشارت هذا الويكلي تشارت. احنا عملنا فول بول ران. Okay, we retraced. وصلنا على الديماند زون and صلنا midday accepting above the demand zone. We touched one time, we had a bull run, we touched second time, we had a very nice reaction, and we are retesting it now. Okay, so and we have a bullish reaction now. Okay, so Adam is already asking for CRV. I'm analyzing it now. CRV looks very bullish, to be honest. وإذا Bitcoin again حيعمل البوليش narrative, do expect إنه هيدا حيكون one of the top performers. يعني this is the least I can tell you. يعني narrative تبع ال CRV is so strong. وهاي is the so this is the high target in my opinion اللي هو 1.984. نحن هلا على 0.656. نحن جوات كلير رينج مثل ما شايفين. البلان هي اول ليفل بهمنا نسكر فوقه هي هاي الليفل اللي هي 0.75. فوق ال 0.75 you can take a position up to 0.9. okay, so من هون لهون you can play along by the way, okay, to fill the gap. okay, to be more accurate فيك تلعب لل 84 لانه الجاب هي لل 84. okay, so this is a gap, so definitely if we close above 75 حيكون في عندنا quick move ل 84 cents. Now انا حلعبكم اياها level to level. This is clearly a very heavy supply zone, it is at the mid range. So this area again بيقدر واحد ينطر لنوصل لهاي الاريا ونعمل ريجكشن ريتست and then take a long. كمان بيقدر واحد بس نكسر هاي الاريا اللي هي 1.06 ناخذ لونج. اللونج هون حيكون at least ل 1.5. so إذا بدكم تسألوني where do you take a big position, it would be after 1.06. after 1.06 ليه؟ أول شيء أنا I closed above a bearish level. I reclaimed it. This is very bullish. تاني شيء عندي a lot of highs that are not taken up till 1.59. ثالث شيء عندي gap up till 1984. so عندي كتير reasons انه السعر يطلع من 1.06 ل 1.984. so really CRV is an excellent coin. Of course spot bags you can start accumulating from now. No one is stopping you. هذا الحكي كله about trading. Where do we take positions? okay, so again this is a weekly time frame. خلينا إذا بدكم كمان ننزل على lower time frames and we can see much better على lower time frames. It's unbelievable إنه كيف نزل السعر على demand zone. It had a very nice reaction. guess where it went. إذا بنرسم Fibonacci levels, this is Fib levels هون. okay, it went نزل below 0.65, probably نزل على 0.768. yes, على 768. so it retraced to this level. It filled part of the wick and it's off. so this is very nice. This is a very nice move from CRV. إذا شفنا retrace من بيتكوين هالجمعة, whether for CPI or something else, where is my area to enter, guys? Where is my area to enter? This is very important to pay attention to. It is here. okay, 55.9 to be on the safe side. To be on the safe side, yes, this is the area. تقريبا 56 cents. 56 cents and I will take a position, clear position 56 cents مع stop loss تحت 52 cents. so الانتري تبعي بيكون هون. let me put a long position tool. so if I play it here and the very clear invalidation تحتها, this is the entry, this is the stop loss. okay, target 1 دايما بنحط اقرب تارجت اللي هو 75 cents اللي هو 4R. okay, so now what if it closed above this? will it still go down? here I doubt it. so then you have an entry at 66. يعني اذا السعر عمل something like this, okay, وصل على ال 75 هلا هالاسبوع, probably حيرجع ينزل لهون بس ويرجع يكفي طلوع. okay, so it's very important to keep these in mind. This is regarding CRV. the other chart to H bar. again guys, إذا بدكم any altcoin let me know so that I put it in the list. so I'm using the spot one. okay, H bar looks very good actually. okay, أنا صار لي مدي ما شايف ال chart هيدا. so let's take a look. اوكي واو كمان هيدا على very important zone. see أول شيل drawings. so نحن عندنا هون أول شيء clear demand zone. اوكي والسعر already وصل له it's reacting. This is very good. Let us put it as a demand zone. monthly chart. So of course عندنا على 3 month ما بعرف إذا انتبهتوا له وحارجع لكم نفس السيمفونية عندنا هون an imbalance. Okay. So it's very important to detect these imbalances لأنه إذا السعر بفوت فيهم there's a possibility إنه it fills them completely. So I like these imbalances. They attract price بشكل حلو على كل التايم فريمز. Okay. So على المونثلي تايم فريم this was our breakdown level. هون السعر كسر ونزل لتحت. We have another breakdown level اللي هي هون. So 57 هيدا على المونثلي تايم فريم. إذا بننزل على الويكلي تايم فريم okay we're heading back there وعندنا again a very nice imbalance here. So so this looks good actually. So this is the low from the FTX crash. Okay, we reclaimed it, it seems. This is significant. Now if we go to a smaller time frames بنشوف انه عندنا actual range at the top of the range at the bottom. Let me draw it as a range. بما انه صار عندنا range we can actually control our entries and exits much better. So this is a range here من هون لهون. And we deviated and we reclaimed the range. So this is really a bullish chart. يعني I didn't analyze it before. مش بس إنه we deviated we're closing يعني بعد 4 ساعات حنسكر فوق الليفل اللي it caused the drop. So H bar is bullish definitely. Much more bullish than other coins it seems from the structure of the price action اللي شايفه هون. Hopefully we will close above 0.0444. If that happens, what is my plan? So obviously صرنا مدة عم نطلع. So I would like to have an entry. I would like to have a retest. I would like to have a retest of the range lows. So my entry would be somewhere in this area. Okay, so somewhere in this area. When I see a big area شو بعمل؟ بحط الفيب tool. Okay, this is a nice trick for entries. إذا بدكم تتعلموها. This is an entry model actually I use a lot in Forex, not in crypto. But I moved it to crypto. So I usually enter at 0.25 and I put a stop loss here. Let's say إذا هاي الاريا it failed في الاريا اللي تحتها اللي هي we broke a double bottom منها اللي هي هون. Okay, this is another area. يمكن أول area it fails. This is another area that we might retest اللي هي 0.395. I doubt we would reach that area honestly. I doubt, but if we reach it, this is another interesting area for an entry. In case قدر الاتش بار انه يكفي طلوع, which is I think it's lower probability. Don't chase it. Already السعر طالع كثير وعندنا هول الهايز هون. هاي المنطقة كلها probably H bar بده ياخذ كل هول الهايز. So in my opinion, be patient, wait for a nice retrace لهاي region, take an entry, okay, and play at least target one high on, target 2 هون, target 3 هون. So عندك كثير targets you can play basically for each bar. Once we reach the range top, if we flip it, then you can play for higher targets like 0.065 and the higher targets I showed you, which are much higher than this. يعني حتى ما فينا نشوفه بنفس الشارت على ال 4 hour. So but it's a very nice chart. One more thing هون كمان يعني كان يعني فيك كمان تعمل confluence عليه اللي هو this اكيد في trend line هون. يس في trend line انه منه انا I don't like trend lines a lot. فيك ترسمه هيك trend line، فيك ترسمه هيك trend line. So مثل ما شايفين منه very accurate الترند لاين بس we use it as confluence قد ما فينا. Okay, so this is as accurate as it goes, to be honest. This is another confluence point انه نحن we're breaking trend line basically. كنا ب falling wedge probably we're breaking upwards. So retest of this area مع top of the trend line would be a very nice entry. Okay, this is for H bar. So yeah, this is I think it. بالفيديو update كمان عملنا some analysis. Some people requested cello. إذا ماني غلطان والبرايس now is getting into the entry trigger بعدني مذكر. So قلنا إذا بيسكر البرايس فوق هيدي بيكون entry trigger و it seems it's closing, so be careful about this. الستوب لوس بيكون تحت ال 49 cent, so cello is doing well. نير حكينا عن نير قلنا إنه if it reclaims 1.56 بيكون long entry and we expect it to revisit June lows. وفعلا for anyone who watched the video we closed above 1.56. شوفوا شو عم بيصير. near is going up. Where can you enter? You can enter يا جماعة إذا بتسكروا فوق هيدي. Okay, close above 1.83. close above 1.83. Okay, and then you can join everyone in a nice trip to 2.8 in case Bitcoin behaves. Okay. قلنا انه نحن كنا ناطرين، يعني انا ما اخذت الشارت لوكس بيوتيفول بس ما اخذنا بوزيشن لانه عندنا دبل بوتوم، عندنا ليكويديتي تحت that might get swept, so ما اخذنا لونج بوزيشن عليه بس it's doing very well. again it broke out of the range ومثل ما شايفين هيدي هاي الاريا هون it's significant. so اذا في ريتست ل 13 أو 13 سنت 13.7 سنت it is definitely an entry, a long entry. AR Arweave, it reclaimed the June lows. It's about to reclaim an old weekly open but it reclaimed June lows. next target حيكون 8.3. again Arweave بدها بعد وقت، يعني Arweave unless it reclaims 8.66 بعد بكير لواحد يفتح فيها big positions, to be honest. it needs to reclaim 8.66. it's still early لواحد ياخذ position فيها. Okay, so basically that's it. ما عندي أنا from my side anything else. Do you have any questions in the chat? It seems not. So I thank you very much for attending the stream. طبعا هذا أول stream يمكن طولت. كان السيت اب شوي مضعضع من ناحية سرعة التريدنج فيو. next time بيكون عندنا شو اسمه التولز أحسن. We can even play with the more advanced charting platforms, footprint charts وهيك قصص, and we can even take live trades together يعني according to the market conditions. Okay, so thank you. But I will try to make this a regular weekly update so that we can plan the week together. in detail. If you have any comments, please put them in the group, or how to improve the videos and that sort of stuff. Remember, I'm new to streaming, so في كتير اشياء اكيد مخبص فيها. So في question for altcoins, we are talking about spot positions. So it's up to you really. You can take spot positions وفيك تاخد leverage position. It's really up to you. I advise against leverage. I always advise إن واحد ياخد spot position. بس if you want to take leverage كمان نفس positions can be played. Okay, guys. So I wish you all good night, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you all for joining.